guys, welcome to the show. Sri Lankan Sammy retired. Let's check. Yeah, everything sounds good on the live feed. Excellent. Good. Welcome, everybody. Happy Sunday. Got my coffee. It is Sunday morning, 9 a.m. in Sri Lanka, 12:30 in Korea. Late night in the Western U.S., early evening in the East, late night in the Eastern U.S., early evening in the Western U.S. I want to say hello to everybody. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. Those of you who are watching after the fact, I see you watching. Please click the comments and say hi. Let me know what you're thinking, okay? I just want to know that you guys care and that you guys love. I know you do, but seeing those comments really makes me feel a whole much more better. And what a great morning. Today, we're going to talk about the state of affairs in Sri Lanka. As most of you know, we're in the middle of an election. The results are coming in. We'll talk a little bit about that. Not too much because I'm not into politics. Let me finish my coffee here. There we go. New results coming out on the election. I have the election page up and running. I'm just checking it just to see. We're still not even, it's going to be hours before the results come in. Anyway, I'm going to talk about the state of affairs, what's going on in my life, what am I doing, and what am I going to be planning for the next little while. So I got some fun things that I'm doing, and hopefully you guys will appreciate it and enjoy. So please comment, say hello, and who do we have here? Dilupa Wikram. I'm sorry I pronounced that wrong. I really need to learn how to pronounce Sri Lankan names. It's really difficult for me to get. Even Sri Lankan towns is really hard. It's really hard for me sometimes. So thank you for joining. Darren, according to the information I have on, and I'm looking at it right here live, only 35 of the 160 have returned. So it's like the U.S. election, you know, the East Coast reports first and then the West Coast. You can't base it on the initial returns because it's only the North and the South. Colombo still hasn't reported. And I'm not going to make a comment as to what's happening until the results come in. So right now it is whichever party, I don't even know. What party is that? I don't even know what party. Anyway, Anura, I think it's Premadasa. He is leading with 1.3 million votes. And Sajid Dissanayaka is behind by 400,000. Ranil is down at the most. Yeah, you know, politicians do that to cover their own butt. Okay, so I'm not disagreeing or agreeing. All I'm saying is I'm not saying anything. What is reported at the beginning probably will change in the end. So let's wait and see. But we're not going to talk politics today. We're going to say hello to everybody. Thanks, Darren, for joining me. I hope you're enjoying your time at home. I hope Janet's enjoying her time in Europe. She's coming back next week, I think, is what you said. So I hope that she has a safe flight back from Europe and she's enjoying time with family. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, you picked her up from the airport this morning. Welcome. Welcome back, Janet. Hope you guys are doing well. All right. I truly, truly love and appreciate you guys taking the time to hang out with me in Australia. I just wanted to let you guys know I had one of my first private consulting sessions this morning with a subscriber from America, and who likes my channel, like you guys, and is interested in retiring or like joining the living life lifestyle. So we got together for an hour. You guys can click the link down below, buy me a coconut, and join. There's an extra feature that you can hire me for my time, and I suggest to you options, and you can pick my brain and stuff like that. I have someone else, also a subscriber, who's interested, who are trying to arrange the times for that. So I just want to make sure you guys understand, like I'm doing this, like my lives and my videos I'm putting out there, they're monetized. I'm getting paid for them by YouTube. So, and when you guys watch, click an ad. It helps me passively support the channel, okay? That would be great. But if you're going to ask me, like I'm a freelancer, so my knowledge and my time, it is worth a little bit. I mean, I'm not an expert, but if you're going to ask me, for advice based on my life experiences, that's a tangible asset. So I ask for you to donate. Any of the money that I earn from YouTube or from Buy Me a Coconut goes straight towards our charity. And I want to say a super thank you to Terry and Sajat. You guys, once the election's over and we get everything settled, we are planning on going up to the house, the charity that the people that we're going to support in October. We're going to check out their house, and we're going to get the final pricing and the estimates for fixing the roof and the house. You guys have seen that house before. Mom and Dad went up there. What we're going to do is Sajat and Terry have donated via private donation to support this charity where we're going to rebuild someone's home. And everything that is donated, I match dollar for dollar. So we got approximately, I think, close to $500 for that charity. So thank you again to you guys. Lots of love. Appreciate it. So what's going on today? Well, I just got back from Hikkaduwa last week. Work is going well. Tiring. Oh my gosh. Tiring. Next week is a full week. Is a full week, but I actually have some breaks. I didn't have any breaks because I had to do some makeup classes. So those were being taken in my lunch. So I was working like 10 hours straight without a break. It was killing me. And then in 2 weeks, we have another 2-day vacation, Tuesday and Thursday. And then the week after, we have another vacation on Wednesday in Korea. So I booked a blood test and my dental appointment. So I'm going to do my complete blood test on the 5th of October. We're going to do a vlog on that. We're going to do a vlog on medical. And updates in the election. Here we go. Polling divisions, 35 out of 160. And so far, the numbers are falling for Mr. What's his name? What's his last name? Premadasa. Anura Premadasa's numbers are falling, and Sajit Dissanayake, or Sajit Premadasa, or I can't remember their last names. This tells you how much I know. So Dissanayake, his numbers have fallen to 45%, and Sajit has maintained at 29%, and Ranil Vikramasinghe has increased to 16%. And that's with 35 of 160 reporting. But again, those numbers are premature. We're only not even 20% into reporting. And the all important central numbers still need to come in. This is predominantly the northern numbers. Jaffna and Trincomalee all went for Mr. Premadasa. and the southern areas are predominantly Mr. Dissanayake. So let's wait and see what's happening. It's surprising the total number of rejected votes, like 3% are rejected. That's a lot. Anyway, yeah, so I'm doing the complete medical coverage. I haven't had a blood test in a while. I think it's been over 6 months. So I want to see where I'm at after, exercising and eating right and getting off medication. I want to see where my levels are. I do a whole bunch of levels. Like my complete medical workup is detailed. Well, Darren, I am going off of the election website, the government website, Election Commission of Sri Lanka, and their live updates. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't know what to say. This is what I'm looking at. Maybe where are you getting your information from? I'm looking at the numbers from the government website, the election website. And then also on News First, which has a better interface. Social media. I don't believe anything on social media. Mom was telling me, oh, Sam, I saw, this is another, I'm going to do another video on this, on why Sri Lankans love rumors, or how is it that they love rumors. Mom was telling me that they were, this is going to happen. And I said, where did you hear this? Oh, the garbage man told me. I said, okay, so the garbage man has a direct line to the president's office. Help me understand how that connection works. How does the garbage man who picks up our refuse, our stinking garbage, how does he know what the president is going to do? Can you make that connection? And she's like, oh, I don't know. And I'm like, yeah, exactly. So then she says to me, Sam, I heard on the news today that this one group of people have left Sri Lanka because they're afraid of the new president. And I'm like, oh, where did you hear this? Oh, on the news. I go, what news? She goes, oh, it was on social media. I'm like, so I Googled it, nothing. And I said, stop looking at social media. So anyway, yeah, no, I'm not discounting Twitter, but I don't know where Twitter's getting in their information, but I'm looking at the live results from the election commission, right? And so far, only 2 million out of the 17 million votes have been counted. So there's, saying that it's all over, I think is a little premature from the data I have, okay? You may have different data, but 2 million out of 17 million potential votes, that's nowhere close to being able to call it. And again, the results coming in, the numbers are going down again. Everybody else is going up, he's coming down. It's just because the first numbers that came in were his main territory where he always wins. So of course he gets the biggest numbers up there. Anyway. I am booking my hotel today or tomorrow. Not 100% sure. I'm waiting for Lady Sarah to book her tickets, her airline tickets, so that we can decide on which apartment we're going to rent in Pattaya for our February trip. So what we decided, because of the issues in Vietnam, what happened is in Vietnam there was a typhoon and there's been some damage, some beach erosion and some property damage. Now, I don't. The trip isn't for 3 more months, 4 more months, but booking the hotel today is what you have to do. You have to book 3 or 4 months in advance, otherwise you'll lose. You'll lose the apartment. That's happened to me before. Um, so I'm not. My risk is that I'm not going to book the apartment today, and then in 3 months they text me and say, "Oh, we haven't fixed it," or "Come, but there's damage," or "The beach still hasn't been repaired." So I said, "Forget about Vietnam this time. We'll go in August of next year." Okay. So this time I'm going to go to Thailand for 6 weeks. The first week we're going to be in Pattaya, but we're going to spend 3 or 4 days. Lady Sarah's coming for a week, so we're going to spend 3 days booking a hotel at Koh Larn on the island. So we're going to spend 3 days out there, and then the rest of the time we're going to spend down south. We're going to go down to the southern beaches, about an hour south of Pattaya. Then I will stay in Pattaya and I'll work for 3 weeks, hanging out with my friends who live there. Alex Bam Bam, you guys can check him out at Jiu Jitsu Passport on YouTube, and Lady M, Miley's Story. They're my two friends in Thailand. And then the last week of February, we're going to head over to Phuket. So we did Krabi this year, and we're going to do Phuket. And I found a beautiful place in Phuket. That's going to be an amazing trip. So here, check this out. Let me go grab this. These are the things I like to buy. What do I like to do? You guys always ask me what I like to do. I like to shop. So let's see what I bought this week. Give me 1 second. Let me go get the. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put on the music, background music, lo-fi. Let's go. Let's see if that. Let's turn that down a little bit. All right. So, microphone's working okay? That sounds good. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna go show you the stuff that I bought from AliExpress this week. Sorry, I have to go outside to get this first one. So I got a pair of goggles, swim goggles, but here's the cool thing. I don't like wearing contact lenses. So I got the prescription lenses inside already done. That is amazing. I love this. The second thing I got, this is going to be fun. I'm going to do a video on this. I got a metal detector. My mom looked at me and said, "What the hell? What the hell? This is going to be a fun little toy that I'm going to take to the beach here in Sri Lanka." And I'm gonna, just play with it. It cost me $25. What the heck? Yeah, some of the things are iffy. Temu, some of the things are iffy, but I've stuck to Daraz, which, you can choose the 2 locations where the item comes from. It can come from China or it can come from Sri Lanka. But most of the time it's imported, right? Everything I bought from AliExpress, I have been 99% satisfied with. Electronics, I bought 2 monitors, 2 portable monitors, and they were brand name. So if they were about $80 US, so they were okay. The other thing I bought was an adapter. So what I did was I asked, oh guys, you gotta get on to ChatGTP. Oh my gosh, this thing is incredible. Now I have a paid license, and I uploaded a picture. It says, "Oh wow, you got a great computer setup." You guys have seen my computer setup. And I told it what model of laptop I had and the 3 monitors I had. And then I told it what keyboard, how many mice, what hub I have, everything I have connected to this. And I said, please optimize this for 5 screens. So the 3 screens I have, plus the 2 more that I have sitting over there, the portable ones, which I will take with me when I go on vacation. But they're just sitting there doing nothing. I might as well see if I can plug them in. It said, ChatGPT said, you can maintain the quality and you can plug in the 2 smaller ones at reduced quality, which you will use only for monitoring data and information systems, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have like my clocks and my like static data sitting on there. I'm not going to use them as screens. I'm going to use them as monitoring. And it said, this is how you plug it in. This is which port you plug it in. This one over here, this one over here. And this is the actual model of adapter that you have to buy. This is great. I have never had a search result as good as that. And the reason is because Google, you have to have somebody who has done it before and then have them explain it and then read it. The other thing I used it for was to compare. So I told ChatGPT what phone I have. Yeah, so speaking of my Fold 4 broke again. The same problem I had earlier this year, late last year, my phone broke. And some dirt had got inside the hinge, and had that dirt, every time you open and close the hinge, it had cut the cable. And the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth and hotspot failed. And then the screen failed, the inside screen, which is the reason why I got the Insta360, is because I didn't have a camera anymore to vlog. So I took it to Sri Lanka. They can't fix it because it's regional. Sri Lanka has India and Sri Lanka manufactured products. Southeast Asia has Japan and Korea and China, and then Korea and Japan, and then China has Southeast Asia. So if I want it repaired, I have to take it to one of those countries to get it repaired. So my phone was Korean, so I could only get it repaired in Korea. But I did take it to Thailand, and they were able to fix it. I had to pay a little bit more because I had to order the part. So they fixed it, not a problem. So now that failed again. So I'm done with the folds because you can't put it in water. It's water resistant, not waterproof. So I told ChatGTP what I use my phone for and what I'm looking for in a phone. I don't need the super brand new S24 or the Fold 6 or whatever. You know, I want a big screen with a powerful processor and waterproof. So, and 256 of memory. And it said, this is the best phone. It's the S23 Ultra. It'll last you a long time. It's got good battery, great camera, and you can put it underwater in the ocean. So I said, great, that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I'm gonna get. So I'm gonna get my brother to bring me one at Christmas, or I'm gonna get Lady Sarah to bring me one to Thailand in February. So I took my phone into Samsung here in Sri Lanka, and they said they can't fix it. Even if they could fix it, it would have cost about $800 to fix it. And I said, that's not worth it. I can just buy a new phone. But I'm gonna take the phone to Thailand, and if I can fix it for a couple $100, then I'll fix it. Darren, you're saying the best phone is a Huawei. The best phone is a Huawei in a plastic bag, $30 tops. And yeah, let me tell you something, brother. I don't disagree with you on that. Have you seen that new Huawei 3-screen phone? Oh my gosh, it's like $2,800. I want it. It is so beautiful. I love that phone. My gosh, if I lived in Korea, I would have I would have definitely bought that phone in a second. In a second, I would have bought that phone. That is an amazing looking device. Huawei will, in my opinion, surpass Apple this year or early next year in something, in sales or in unit sales, not in value, because Apple products are so expensive. People are willing to pay that money. And here's what people think. Like my friends in North America were saying, "Oh yeah, I've never heard of Huawei or Xiaomi or something." Yeah, because Apple has the market in America and Samsung has the market in the rest of the world, because Huawei and Xiaomi are banned in North America. They can't sell it. Big deal. There's 4 billion people in India and China. Okay, there's 500 million people in North America. So, and this is the conversation, Darren. This is the conversation I had with my friend, saying, Chinese phones will spy on you and everything. And even in Korea, it's published that the Kakao Talk, which is the chat app that everybody uses, like 99% of Koreans, you go to Thailand, they say, do you have Line? They go to Philippines, you have WhatsApp. Sri Lanka, it's WhatsApp. Everybody has WhatsApp. In China, they use Alipay or whatever chat app they have there. But here's the thing, is that Kakao says, when you sign on, make sure you're not transmitting any illegal pictures or videos or documents, because we are monitoring. They tell you right off the bat, we're monitoring, right? Because number one, you shouldn't be sending anything. If you want to send something critical, you use Telegram, or there's another app. I can't remember the name of it. I have it on my phone. I've never used it. Telegram, and there's one other app that are 100% secret. But, spyware, I couldn't care less. There's nothing on my phone that I could care less about. And here's the other thing. Do you actually think the American, and my friend said, oh yeah, but in America they need a court order to look at my phone. I said, yeah, that's a democratic court. Do you actually think the CIA or the NSA actually follows the law? If you believe that, good on you. Good for you. You go on, girl. You know, I'm not a conspiracy guy, but come on. Come on. You actually think that they don't? That's very naive personally, that's very naive to think that it may be illegal. 100% it may be illegal. But has that ever stopped any government? I'm not just saying US. I'm saying any government. Any government. Yeah, WeChat. That's the one. WeChat. I used that last time I was there. And I used the pay service, and then I used to bypass their firewall last time I was there. I was on Facebook, whatever. Back then, I mean, the last time I went to China was 8 years ago. But the problem with some of the phones is that there's not enough processing power, like the phones I have right now. So I've got a Xiaomi 5G, and I don't know what this one is. Yeah, these are both Xiaomi's. So this is a Redmi 10, and that's a Redmi. I think they're both whatever. So I need one phone with a Korean SIM card and one phone with a Sri Lankan SIM card, just for businesses. I know I can use 2 SIM cards in one phone, but I need the time zones, the timestamps. So one phone has to be set to Korean time, one phone has to be set to Sri Lankan time. My laptop and everything is set to Korean time. So, sorry, Darren, but it looks like Mr. Dissanayaka's numbers are going down. He's going less and less and less. So it was 47%. He's now 45%. So as they're reporting numbers, we're still only at 35 polls stations out of 160. So we'll see where that's going. All right. Anyway, buying from AliExpress, I have this extension that I use called Ali Helper. It is really good. It is an extension, a Chrome extension that will rate the seller on their reliability and their products, and they'll give you a percentage of a trust percentage. I think that's helpful, right? You know, I also look at the reviews. Reviews can be faked, but I mean, any kind of information and data I can get on how good a seller is and their product, you know. What else did I buy from the 2 things I bought from AliExpress, the one thing that I bought that I didn't like, I bought one thing, which was a toilet seat bidet, but it was cheap and it broke. And I know why it broke, because it's cheap. The other thing is I ordered an adapter for the laptop. My mistake, I ordered the wrong one. That was my mistake. I remember ordering last year, I can't remember if it was Daraz or AliExpress. I'm pretty sure it was Daraz. And I ordered RAM for my computer, but I ordered the wrong one. And I tried to return it. And they took one stick, but they didn't take the other stick. And I said, why? And I said, you took one stick back, but you didn't take the other stick back. I ordered 2 sticks from the same guy. And they kept giving me the runaround. I said, screw it, I don't care. Anyways, that was 2 years ago. But for the most part, if you research and you take the time and you investigate and you take your time shopping, you can find some pretty decent stuff. Just don't go for the cheap plastic stuff, right? I ordered garbage bags. Right? That's from Dara's. Overseas? Yeah, no, overseas. I did. Here's one thing I ordered that was really specific. So mom ordered a over the counter, over the stove microwave, but she needed a bracket to support it. It didn't come with the microwave. So I Googled it. I found it. Wasn't available in Sri Lanka. Was available on AliExpress. I did some research, looked online, asked questions. I sent a message to the supplier and he says, yeah, no problem. Here's some pictures of what we've done before. It'll fit your situation, blah, blah, blah. And in 2 or 3 weeks, it arrived and they installed it. It's perfect in the kitchen. The big microwave we have is sitting on the wall with those brackets. I ordered clothes. I ordered a swimsuit. Check this out. Like, I order things like this. This goes on my glasses, right? Like this, and plugs into my glasses, right? So that when I go in the water, my glasses don't fall off. I got that for $1. I ordered these little pads. These go on my glasses right there to lift my glasses up on my nose because I found that up higher was better vision. So I ordered that. Those came. They were really good. Oh, where's the swimsuit? I forgot. So one of the things is that being in the water, even with sunscreen on, my skin still burns. And then the next week, my skin is itching like crazy and peeling. So I got a new swimsuit. So here it is. It covers your legs. These are the pants, right? These are the pants. And then the shorts go over it. So it's like layered. So it looks decent. You know, you don't have those strange bulges. And then there's a jacket with long sleeves. And I bought this online. They give you the measurements, you measure yourself, and then they compare it. Then some of the companies actually message you and say, please confirm that this is the size you want. What are your measurements? They'll confirm it. On their ad, it has the measurements, right? And this, if you measure this is the size you should buy. And then they double check to make sure. So I ordered 2 of those from 2 different companies just to be sure, you know. I got one black and white one and one fluorescent one. Because when we go snorkeling and scuba diving and snorkeling in the water, my arms get so sunburned, my shoulders. So I wanted to be covered. I wear a hat and I wear sunscreen, but that just doesn't help. It doesn't help at all. I don't know what it is about that sun. That Sri Lankan and that Thai sun just kill. I mean, we're on the equator. What can you say, right? So ordering from AliExpress, I have found that 99% of the time, everything is good. The headphones that I have, these noise canceling headphones are amazing. Where did I Pikkun? These are Chinese. Noise canceling. I love them. The hub for my computer. All of the accessories for my Insta360. The Insta360 I bought in Sri Lanka from camera.lk, the camera store here in Korea, the professional camera store. The stick I bought in Thailand. The lens cover, I got a new lens cover. This is a detachable lens cover I can take on and off. The dive case, I bought all online, but they were branded Insta360s, right? But it's just cheaper than buying it here in Sri Lanka. Like, for example, the removable lens cap covers were like 10 times the price here in Sri Lanka. So what are you going to do, right? I go with the quality and the price. I'm not going to pay extra just to get convenience. So I'm still looking for a gaming chair. I don't know whether I should get a new gaming chair. And this is another thing I use ChatGTP for. I asked ChatGTP, I said, listen, this is what I do. This is what I have. I gave the model number of the chair I have. And I said, this is the kind of chair I'm looking at. And ChatGTP compared it and said, I recommend this is what you do, because you sit in a chair for 8 to 10 hours a day. You need non-leather. Okay, you need neck support and lumbar support. I said, in the interim, what can I do? They said, well, you can buy a lumbar pillow and a seat cushion. I said, I already have. They said, then a footrest. I said, I already have. And then ChatGPT said, you're doing perfect. If you want to invest in a more comfortable chair, this is the chair you should get. And I gave ChatGPT a list of the chairs that are available in Sri Lanka. And from that list, it said, this is the one you should get based on your needs. Love ChatGTP. Oh my gosh. It analyzes all of the information, and based on its database, it makes recommendations, which saves me on having to try to figure it out. I want a recommendation. That is just the most beautiful thing ever. I love it. So, what else? Guys, if you're online and you haven't said hello, please say hi. I really appreciate you saying hi. We're how long are we into this now? 45 minutes? I want to say thank you for sticking around. We're gonna go for, I don't know, we'll go for a couple hours. We'll see what's going on. What else? What else did I want to talk about? I knew I forgot to write it down. What else did I buy? Oh, I did, before we went earlier this year, before I went to Thailand in February, I bought that tent, that blue tent. You guys saw the video. Oh my gosh, that was the best 20 bucks I ever spent. That tent saved our butt when we went to Koh Sak. Wow. Not Koh Sak. So when we went to Hong Bay, Hong Island, and Raleigh Beach. Oh my gosh, that really saved our butt, because it was sunny and it was hot and there's no shade. And it was really, really good. Good investment, because it's light and easy to set up. Basically, it's a square with these long extensions to the fabric, and at the end of the fabric is a pocket, so you fill it up with sand, and they give you a shovel, and then there's 2 poles, right? And those poles have a wire inside, so they just like connect really quickly. And you put the 2 poles up, you put the sandbags, the sand-filled ends, you lift it up on either end, and it forms a teepee, a lean-to. Absolutely beautiful. Love it. Love it. So that was a great investment. I can't wait to use it again. What else have I bought? I'm looking at, so I bought so many Insta360 accessories. So there's a visor for the car mount, so that I can do that. There's a neck mount, so I wear this thing around my neck, and the camera sits here. That one, I haven't used it yet. I bought it, I haven't used it yet. What else have I bought? Let me look. Oh yeah, the microphones. The microphones I use. Those are really good. And the mic adapter. What else have I bought? don't remember. Keyboard I bought from Sri Lanka. Oh, yeah, the fan. The fan I use under my laptop. Normally, you got those laptop coolers. They got 3 or 4 fans, and they spit garbage. They don't do anything. They drop it by 1 degree. I bought this thing that sits and it's sealed around the edge, and it's one big fan. It runs at 5,000 RPM. That thing, it was $80, but it cuts the temperature by 10 degrees when I run it at full power. When I'm playing games or something like that, I keep my laptop CPU normally runs around 68. All right. When I'm running a game, it's running 85. It drops by 10 degrees when I run this thing. It's incredible. But I love it. I love it. What else? Let's see. It's Dad's birthday. Gosh, when is it? On Monday. Next Monday. So 8 days. It's his birthday. He'll be 88, I think. He's getting up there. Mom's birthday is in December. She'll be 80, 79 or 80. And my birthday is coming up at Christmas. I'll be 56. My brother's coming for Christmas. That's going to be a lot of fun. My cousins. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And trying to plan for that. Trying to find information from Sri Lankan companies is ridiculous. I'm trying to find out who is doing what for New Year's. Nobody has any information. And calling them is of no help. I have to take a weekend and go down and go to the hotels and ask them individually. But yeah, so buying a chair, I don't know whether I'm going to buy a chair or not. I'm going to wait until I get back from, I'm going to wait till March until I get back from vacation. Because I have some expenses this next couple of months. I don't want to go crazy with expenses. And we'll see what happens then. What else? Oh, the dog is in the hospital. She's got a little bit of a blood issue. She's getting old. So Mom put her into the kennel with the doctor's office because the doctor has to see her like twice a day for the next 3 or 4 days to test her and everything like that. She's been lethargic. So that's going on. Next week is going to be interesting because Monday we have a new member of the staff coming on board. You guys know Superstar Desmond. You've met our cook, Anne. And then we have our handyman. And we have a nurse coming in to help Mom take care of Dad. So that'll be a relief for her. Which means we can go out a little bit more. Like I said, in 2 weeks, I have a couple of days off. So hopefully we'll be going up to the beach or down to the city. It's a day off for me, but the city will still be, Sri Lanka is still open. Let me just check something here. Oh yeah, there was a curfew. So the government had a curfew until from 10 p.m. last night till 6 a.m. They've extended it till 12 noon, which is another 2 hours. So we're under curfew. So if you go outside, you'll get shot. I remember during the 2 years ago, during the crisis, that there were some curfews. And I went out on the road. Mom and Dad said, don't go. And I said, I'll just pretend to be I'll just pretend to be a tourist and speak English. I won't speak Sinhala. And they're like, okay, just don't go too far. So I walked out to the main road just to see and take some pictures. It was dead. Darren, a rocking chair. I don't have one here, no. Yeah, Facebook Marketplace, I think would probably be the only thing you could do. Or Dambro. Dambro is the one where I buy all my furniture from. Um, Rocking chair though, I'd probably go to like, I don't know. Honestly, I'll look into it and see what I can find. I'll ask Desmond. He'll probably know, but I'll ask him. Damro. Is it Dambro or Damro? I can never remember. Oh, Damro. I thought it was Dambro. You see, I don't know. I don't know. All right. So, just looking at the election results, Mr. Dissanayaka's numbers are going down. His percentage numbers are going down as more results are coming in. But again, it's still early, and there's still another 15 million votes to be counted. We've only counted 3 million. Anyway, yeah, online shopping in Sri Lanka is not that much different than what I do in Korea, although in Korea, the quality is a billion times better because everything is Korean. And I can order something at 7 a.m. and probably get it the same day. If I order something before like noon, I can get it the next morning, guaranteed the next morning. And you pay a fee of like $4 or $5 a month to get what they call rocket delivery. $4 or $5 a month for rocket delivery. Otherwise, it's like 2 or 3 days. I've never waited longer than a couple of days for delivery in Korea. Most of the deliveries I get are within 24 to 48 hours, depending on the time I order it. Oh, I hurt my shoulder. I think it's from using the phone in bed. I'm like this, leaning on my side, and I'm like this. So I think I overextended. Ugh. I'm getting old. Anyway, what else is going on? Let's see here. Let's check the calendar. Take a look. Yeah, so I definitely have a Tuesday and a Thursday off in 2 weeks. The first week of October. So I want to, the Tuesday I'll probably just do nothing at home and just relax. Produce some YouTube videos because I have the free time. I'll go on a walkabout and do some vlogs. And then on the Thursday, I'd like to go up to the beach for the day. And then the following week, I have the Wednesday off. So I'd like to go to the city. Hang out in the city. Lunch. Face hotel, spend some time with mom, give her a chance to relax and get outside. November, there's really not much going on in November. December, ramping up for the holidays, where we're having a big Christmas party at the house. My brother's coming, get ready for New Year's, and then start packing for Thailand. I leave January 25th. I'm looking forward to this flight because I'm flying Sri Lankan Airlines. And I bid on an upgrade. And I'm 99% sure I'm going to get the upgrade because nobody flies business class to Thailand. Every time I've flown to Thailand on Sri Lankan Airlines, the business class has always been empty, 1 or 2 people. That's it. It's a 269, 18 seats, and they're 90% empty. And Sri Lankan Airlines doesn't upgrade. Sri Lankan Airlines doesn't upgrade economy passengers. They bump because they have a couple flights a day, or I can't remember, but I've never seen anybody upgrade it. I've never flown economy. And the reason I like flying business class is, number one, it's business class. I don't have to line up. I hate lining up. I hate lining up. Let me say that one more time. I hate lining up. Hate it. Don't like doing it. It's just, what a waste of time. And then I also go Silk Route. Darren, you guys know how great Silk Route is, and it's just so more convenient to being taken care of, and you don't have to like have people near you. And then at the airport, I get picked up, and going business class, I get the business class exclusive immigration in Bangkok, which Bangkok immigration is, oh my God, it's ridiculous. But they're starting a new ETA system where those of us who have visa-free entry can go to a special gate, and you go through that immigration gate, biometric gate, if you have the ETA. So that's a good thing. The ETA is free. You register online, submit your information, your documents, you get a QR code 24 hours before, and you have 3 months to use that QR code. So that'll be so much easier. Let's see how it works. Thailand is famous for implementing things and then turning around next week and saying, no, we're going to cancel it. Yeah, so I guess that's what's going on. Unless you guys have any other questions, I'm going to wrap it up and go have breakfast because I'm hungry. What else did I want to say? So yeah, next week we're going to finish up this week the videos on Hikkaduit. Check it out. Monday's video is going to be really great. You guys will love it. I went to the Turtle Sanctuary, and the Tsunami Museum, and then the next video will be a hotel tour, the hotel I was staying at. Really nice place. I really enjoyed it. And then driving the motorcycle. We'll see a few videos on that. And then I made a video on the election. That's videos coming up. And then next week, next week I'm going to talk about see you later, Darren. Say hi to Janet for me. Please be well. And I'll see you guys in 2 months, in a month and a half. These get-rich-quick scams, or not scams, but don't believe everything you see on the internet. Hey, guys, if you're an influencer, check this out. Do this and improve your reach. Why are you telling me? For free. Or you can make money by doing this. Just click this, this, and this, and you can make money. Why are you telling me? If everybody does it, how can everybody make money? It's all crap. It's just there to get you to watch their video, and they get paid from that video, right? They're affiliates. So it's all crap. You know, don't believe this stuff. The biggest scam here that's happening in Sri Lanka is money laundering. And Desmond's friend got kind of scammed into it. So they tell you your job is to HR payroll. So you will receive funds and then you have to disperse the funds, right? That's what they say. And then you keep a certain percentage as your salary. So you supply your bank account information And what happens is Sri Lankans or Indians or whatever in the area will deposit money into your bank account. And then you take that money and you send it to another bank account overseas. You keep a little bit and you send the rest overseas. So what that does is, what is the scam? Well, what happened is that guy who is asking you to send the money. So let's say Sam and John hires me. Well, John will say that customer will send money to me, and then I have to send it to John. John has scammed the customer as like a dating or fishing or catfishing or whatever it is. Say, oh, I'm a poor girl. I need some money. Help me. Can you please help me? My cow is sick. My mother needs an operation. So they say, oh, can you send it to my friend here because I don't have a bank account. I'm a poor farm girl, and she will, send it to her brother who I trust. Right? Or something like that. The money will come to me. I send it to John at his bank account, and now the money's washed. Right? The money's washed. There's no connection. There is, but you know what I mean. That's what happens. So that's a scam. That's a good scam. And we'll talk a little bit about those and some other ones. And then next month, in October, I have a whole bunch of stories I want to tell you guys. I think some funny ones. I'm going to update you on my health check, some of my hobbies, my opinion on married life and why my marriage failed. Sri Lankan slang. We're going to talk about some slang that Sri Lankans like using. Why do Sri Lankans love rumors? Why do they love telling rumors? They love to gossip. Oh my God, do Sri Lankans love to gossip. And then I'm going to talk about the differences that I have seen between working a contract and working freelance. What are the stresses, the pros and cons, and you guys can understand why it is that I do what I do. So I want to say thank you to everyone who has joined, been watching throughout the time. Truly, truly appreciate it. Guys, please click the link down below, watch a commercial, support the channel, buy me a coconut. I would really appreciate it. Mom and Dad say hi. We'll see you all on the other side.